Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of me complaining about games that I thought I would really enjoy. The series where we take our hopes and dreams and we throw them away. Because, as we all know, indie games are allowed to be interesting, they're allowed to be different, but they're not allowed to be good. Since last episode, I've done some research. I found out that there will indeed be a sequel to the game, and it's apparently being made without stat decay in mind, which is something. Honestly, not my biggest complaint about the game by far. I really didn't mind it as much as some people seem to have, but okay, it's something different. They're willing to listen to their fans. It's good. And they also made a documentary about themselves, it seems like. I didn't watch it. It's only half an hour. Maybe I probably could have, but I didn't really have any interest. But it's like a 30-minute documentary, 20-something minutes, about them making Punch Club. And that's the kind of thing that makes me think, maybe Punch Club 2's not going to be that good either. Because what kind of... Okay, first, don't take this as an insult. This is pure speculation. But what kind of person does that? Who thinks they have this game that didn't become like a smash hit or anything? No reason to have a documentary about it. But then you make one yourselves? Like, you didn't need one. But they made it for themselves. That rubs me the wrong way. But, I'm an asshole, I guess. So, don't take my word for it. Watch the documentary. It's probably great. Just as good as the game. I don't know what I'm talking about. I mean, clearly this is an amazing game because it gives you the freedom to think about other things while you watch your guy skip rope. If that's not a good game, I don't know what it is. And I was going to come into this and say I was going to stop complaining about the game. I just don't think that's possible. As much as I probably should do it. We'll see. But, I mean, what else am I going to talk about? Not the gameplay. I mean, that's the problem. It's just the kind of game it is. I can't... This is where we are. This is where we are. So. Oh, I've got to fight. Well. Oh. Shining Knight. Receive less damage the more stamina you have. And he's got good stamina. This could be a little hard. Wait, is that... Oh, I'm using the boxing punch. I should be using the clothesline. I think I'm not even going to block. I think I'm just going to see how it works with just punching. I guess I'll do the clothesline these two so I keep my energy use down. That should be pretty good. This guy hits pretty hard. Oh, God. Oh, man, those punches are... I was going to say brutal, but I think I'm using a little overusing the word at this point. I need more diverse vocabulary. Oh, third place. Huh. Bit upset. Tell the truth, I have a bit of a problem with debts. Well, of course you do, because that's what happens in movies, and this game is just referential. So I've got two options that both mean no. Okay, why give me the option? Go to Mick and tell him everything. I'm sure you can figure something out. Okay, let me guess. Yes, it teleports me directly to Mick because I don't even have the choice to put it off or anything. Okay. What's those 8 words they say? It's the worst thing you can say about a movie. I don't care. I don't care what happens to these characters. Yeah, I think that's it. Similar feeling here. Except on a wider scale. I don't care not just about the characters, but this medallion. I mean, any of this. It's better than the vigilante thingy, though. It's not quite so, like, cringy, out of place. Not that that says much. Are we just having... This is a boxing simulator. I don't know if you guys have played a lot of simulation games. They're not really story heavy. And I could deal with story heavy if the story was good. But, I mean, you've seen it. Make your own judgment calls there. Oh, it's Roy. Hey. You're gonna get the shit beaten out of you, Roy. It's interesting that he even shows up here. Am I gonna, like, break his legs or something? Has he shown up before? Maybe I'm not paying enough attention to this game, but... Well, there's nothing else to say. I mean... Oh, new area. Oh, that was... okay. Okay, so that's the next goal. Is to get that card, but I'm not even close to that. I guess I'm kind of close. If I get the league champion, I'm close to getting. Maybe I should do some street fights. I'm pretty hungry though, and I do have money, so I can buy this. All right. I think it's the same reason. Not the same reason. One of the reasons that I don't like this game, and it's the same as one of the reasons I don't like Borderlands 2. Meme humor isn't funny. I mean, it's just I don't know anyone who thinks it's funny. I know some people who liked Borderlands 2. I know some people who really enjoyed it, but that would say like, well, you know, it's good, except the writing is the most terrible shit I've ever seen in my life. Fair. And, well, accurate. It's not just... I mean, that's just true. Where's the bar? I don't remember where the bar is. Here it is. And you get the same kind of humor in this, where it's just, remember this? Remember Fight Club? That was a good movie. And it feels fake because it's like... It works the same way advertising does. Where you see some medication that's supposed to make your dick bigger or whatever, and the guy using it on the TV is smiling, and he's around attractive women. He's having a good old time. He's got a drink in his hand. He doesn't drink it because that's illegal. You can't show that on TV. God forbid. But you know, he looks. Oh, look how happy that guy is. If I take these pills, I'll be happy. That's the idea behind the advertisements. I've realized I haven't been using Triple Punch at all. I need to fix that. But it's the same sort of thing. Like, remember this movie? That was good. So could you maybe start thinking we're good because we mentioned it? You know, because that's how the mind works. It puts things together. When you see black people commit a lot of crimes, people start thinking black people are criminals. Maybe that's not the most PC example, but it's an example. I mean, stereotypes exist for a reason. The crime rate is pretty high. If active, all your strikes deal more damage to your opponent's energy. Some more strength and training could be good. Maybe I should try and get... Skip attacks I actually think would be useful. Because my energy gets kind of low sometimes. So, should I get the low kick? I guess I'll get this to unlock it. Yeah. What now? I can't do another street fight. Because there's that limit. Which is another thing. Why not let me do a street fight? You know, it's just risk and reward. Just let me... I lose, I lose. If I don't, hey, what does it matter? But that's a minor gripe, comparatively. Have I already... Is this the same day? It's not. Oh, I still didn't do it. Because that would actually probably make this... I'd probably do a lot better if I equipped... If I actually equipped that skill, I'll probably be able to punch a lot more quickly. But on the other hand, it's hard to guess how this combat's going to work, because it's at the same time very shallow, but not explained very well. Or maybe I'm wrong about that. Maybe it's just me. I mean, that's the thing. A lot of people seem to have fun with this game. Just not me. Not really. It's okay. It's actually pretty unfortunate in the way that I sort of made like a an agreement with myself that, like, okay, because I had the problem where, like, I'd play a lot of video games but I wouldn't finish them, and then I'd have a lot of games that I like didn't finish, but I'm still kind of in the middle of playing, and then I'd get in the situation where I don't really want to play any of them because I'd start playing one and it's like, oh, but I should finish that other one, and then I start playing it and it's like, oh, but I should... Why'd I eat that? I didn't really need to eat that. But, you know, it get into the cycle and, like, I'd stop playing games, so I'd just kind of sit around and do nothing. But, and it's not like I'd stop playing games and then I'd do something productive. I would not play games and then I would do nothing. And it's not as fun doing nothing the majority of the time. So I made a promise with myself. I'm going to complete the games I start. You know, unless it's just terrible. You know, if I put like an hour in and I just don't like it and there's no future to it, then I probably won't finish it, but I might. And maybe this is that. No. But it was bad timing, because of course I say that, and then the first game I get is one that's like, it's just so simple. Yeah, here we go. This will probably make this a lot better. Let's see. Come on, David Duke. David Duke. Let's go, let's go. It's close. Is this the top guy? Gordon. Yeah, he's the top guy. I'm about to win. I think I need my speed up because I keep missing. I think that has something to do with that. And now that I have this capped at 8, to where like it can't go down, I should probably up my speed a bit. Yeah, didn't I just beat the top guy? Oh no, I guess this guy's the top. Gordon was close. A 5, 6, 8. Yeah. Infinite energy? Oh, well, not infinite, but a lot. I'll be fighting him next. I assume if I beat him, I'll just go to the top, but yeah, I mean, looks like. So the next fight, I'll probably be the champion. Oh, I didn't mean to... Okay. I should still be able to beat this guy, probably. Jurgen. Ooh, that combo. That's nice. But yeah, I mean, it was bad timing. And... I don't know. What can you say? Skip attacks I think would be good, but I don't know if I need it right now. It would also maybe be good to get whatever that thing is that lets you... Is it Meat Runner? Won't lose stamina below 4. Yeah, because then I can keep it at 4 and then get my speed up. I think that's worth getting. So let's do that. You know, the sparring fight. Have I actually knocked him out before? I don't think I have. I think I might be able to actually just straight knock him out now. With this. Ooh. Yeah, he's down. Again, this might have happened before. I haven't been paying a ton of attention. Right. So I want to go speed. Because my strength and my stamina will just stay there. These people, I gotta say, these 5 people in here are dedicated. They come every single day. I don't think they leave. They're here every second. Every time I come. None of them leave. I've never seen them come in. They're always here. That's dedication. Like, this guy should become a fighter. He just doesn't have the time because he's working out all the time. Or I guess this guy just watches. I've never seen him do a single rep. Which, there's probably some people like that. Playing the waiting game. Which maybe is what they should have called it. Honestly though, I've got a lot of games that I'm looking forward to playing. And this was one of them. But it's not so much anymore, and I can't wait to get to those other games. But like, I know that like this game could still get good. It's completely possible. So maybe I should stop complaining. But it could still get good. So I've got to keep playing it. And I'm having a good time. Because I don't know if you know this, but complaining can be kind of fun. I mean, just in and of itself, I'm enjoying it. Does this up speed? No, it doesn't, but jump rope does. Stop. There. But yeah, I mean, I'm having a good time. I don't know if you're having it. Maybe it's not as fun to hear someone complain as it is to complain. It's reasonable. It's possible. But I'm having a good time. I'm having a grand old time. I could be having a better time. There's no doubt about that. But it's alright. It's okay. I can deal with it. Yeah, I think I'll stop. I say that. It's not going to happen. But I'm going to try and stop complaining about this game because you get in the mindset, right, where you're disappointed with the first hour or so or whatever. And then so the whole game seems bad. But like, maybe it's not. Maybe I'm just not giving it a fair shot. It's possible. I still like the music. I'm not going to take that away from them. What was I going to do here? What was I going to do? Work out more? Oh, I need to work. I need to, like, get some actual money. That's what it was. Right. Yeah, but I mean, maybe it picks up. I gotta give it a shot. I should be able to just dominate any fight I have now, though. 844 with those skills I have, like this. Oh, too tired. Okay. Like this should go pretty well, I'm thinking. And I think the length, like how long it takes for you to beat the game, is dependent on sort of how good you are at the game, which makes sense. I mean, that's just, I think most games with time-based, you know, like day-by-day schedule things, most of them work that way. Although I don't think Persona works that way. If you've ever played Persona 3 or 4, I think they have like a pretty set schedule, and you just have to do what you can in that schedule, which is a completely different kind of game. In fact, Dead Rising is like that too, which that is a game I really enjoyed this year. I know it's not a new game, but the port came out for PC. It's a pretty good port from what I can tell. I mean, it runs great on my computer. Great game. I mean, just pure fun. And it brings you back to like when Dead Rising was good. Because Because you look at like what the developers talk about for the new ones. I think there's one coming out. Did 4 come out? I don't follow that many new games anymore because just so many of them are so bad. I'm been like disillusioned by the whole industry. Oh, I'm the champion. Wait, so why would I sign up for another fight? I'm the champion. Okay, I'm the champion. So now I can do the Dawn thing. I see. I might as well go do that. Time to visit Mick? What do you mean time to visit Mick? Oh, just to tell him. Okay. Oh, I have to win a professional card now? Playoff. Oh, it's like an actual tournament. That's interesting. What does this mean? Oh, if you win the first round, you get $50 and 5 skill points. I see. That's interesting. More of a do or die sort of thing. Like if I lose, that's that, you know. 7, 5, 11. Yeesh. That. How soon is it? 2 days. Okay. Does the food affect your stats a lot? I guess I'm gonna find out right now. Like, I don't see it anywhere. So maybe it doesn't. Maybe I've been worrying about it for no reason. Probably. Causes boxing punches. Oh, is it only boxing punches? No, but I think boxing punches was like a category, and I think clothesline falls into it. I sure hope that's the case, because I'm going to look really dumb if that's not the case. But I think it is. I think it is. Was I talking about? Persona 4 or something? Dead Rising. Good game. And yeah, I was going to say, you can tell the developers who make the games nowadays don't know what they're doing, because they take out they take out features, like actual good features that people enjoyed. Like they took out the time limit. And if you play Dead Rising, that's like part of the fun, because you're not meant to beat Dead Rising the first playthrough, because they've got this level up system where you level up and then it carries over. So you level up and then you die, so then you have to restart the game, but you're now a stronger level, so you can do more stuff. You know where like some of the secrets are. You know where like, oh, there's an SMG pretty close to or an Uzi or whatever, pretty close to the beginning of the game. So now I know where that is, so I can, you know, get a little further in the game, and also I know where these different NPC guys are I can rescue, so I can sort of schedule that better, and you just get better at it as you go. And it's almost like one of those old, you know, it's almost like Mario or something, where yeah, you first time you play it, you might only get a couple worlds in, and then yeah, you have to restart, and that sucks. But then you play it through again. The first worlds are almost more fun. Why am I trying to go to sleep? They're almost more fun because now you're good at it. You know how to play it, and so it gives you that feeling of like skill and power, to where like, yeah, I'm just destroying these levels. And then you get to the harder levels, and it's actually challenging, and you do that. It can get repetitive, that kind of thing. I don't think there's a reason to do away with it completely, though. It's a good part of the game, and in Dead Rising especially, it worked really well. And they took it out because they thought, like, well, you know, it's too much pressure. You know, people who play the game, they just want to kill zombies in fun ways, right? And it's, I mean, for one, I don't know about you, but that's not all I wanted to do. It was a good game. It was interesting for a lot of different reasons. But that's part of it, and I'm sure some people just want to do that. And if they're not stupid, and I'm going to assume most people aren't stupid, although maybe that's just not accurate. I think I'm going to get this too to keep my speed up. But I mean, I don't know if you know this, but there's like a story mission, right? And that's the main time limit. You can just kill the people who give you the story missions, and then you don't have to do them anymore. Or you just fail the mission, and then just click continue playing. And then you don't have to do the story missions. Like, I don't know if the developers because it's a different development team, than the people who made the original one. So did they not play the original one? Did they not remember? Like, did they not like the original one? It just doesn't make any sense. Like, did you not know you could do that? It's pretty basic. I mean, most people figure it out because they fail one of the missions. It happens. You know, you mess up. You fail one of the missions and it says, do you want to continue playing? And it's like, oh, I could just continue and mess around and, you know, maybe get good at the game so I'm better at it when I want to play it all the way through or something. You know, just do that. That was a perfect solution because that gave you the option. And it's nice when games have a lot of options because you could do that and the game would... It was, okay, it was an option to where you could do it or you couldn't. You know, either you could play with a time limit or you could choose not to. But now they took out the time limit. It's not like I can choose to turn it on. It's a completely different game. It doesn't work with a time limit. So you've just taken away an option. You've just made, it's just a net negative. In the game, I think, I haven't played the newest one. I don't even know, like I said, I don't even know if it came out yet. So maybe it's great. I don't know. I don't have a lot of hope for newer games, newer AAA games. Although I hear the new Doom is good and I want to play that. But anyway, if it, you know, maybe it's good, but it's not the same. And that's kind of how they market it in a lot of ways. Like, oh, it's got Frank West. It's got that character everybody likes. Isn't that great? Even though he's got a different voice actor and we changed all his writing to be terrible. Isn't it great that it's the same character? It's like, no, it's not. That's not what makes a game. He was a cool character, but that's not why the game was good. A little part of it, but it could have been good without him. They just don't get it. I don't know. And what do you say to these people? You know, they're making millions of dollars, probably maybe billions. I mean, these big companies, gaming companies, they make a lot of money. And what am I supposed to tell them? You know, your game would be better if you did this. What are they going to say? Like, well, have you made millions of dollars on a game? And some of these things, you know, like Dead Rising didn't sell as well. This is pure speculation. I might be wrong. But I'd imagine that Dead Rising 3 or 4 or whatever probably sold more than Dead Rising. It probably did. And that DLC for Dead Rising 2 that let you play as Frank and take pictures and stuff that people thought was like the better version of Dead Rising 2, it probably didn't sell as well as even Dead Rising 2. Probably. Speculation on my part, but... So, I mean, what am I supposed to tell them? Like, you know, you'd have a better game, but you'd make less money, and you should really consider it. Yeah, like, yeah, right. Anyway, a little long. Not too long. Not as bad as last time. But I will be calling it there. I'll see you next time.